Oh, hi. So, thank you for keeping up with me. Stay keeping, putting up with me, not keeping up with me. Well, this is actually planned but not planned, in a sense that I've always wanted to do a reaction to various topics, but in terms of not being planned, I just decided on doing it today. Now, for people who've been watching me, thank you very much. I've been doing a lot of my passion, which is action figures and toys, and I'll be doing one towards the end of the week. But upon watching a lot of my favorite content creators lately, I just decided to give my own reaction and my own opinion. I'm gonna be having I'm gonna be talking about four topics. Four people, basically four people and four topics. The first, I'll start as an overview, as an outline. The first, I'll be talking about. By the way, my favorite content creators are, of course, si Caillou. I get to learn about logic. I get to learn about things, and the way he would expose people. Second is Teacher Mark Reacts. I'm a very big fan of the way he explains his topics. Also his topics. I'm a very big fan of his topics. And also even the general look of his page, of his content. Plus the fact that he lives in Thailand, I was able to have the opportunity to live in Thailand for a few months and to work in Thailand for a few months. Totally enjoyed my time there. I like the country, I like the place, even the people. Um, I liked it. Food, definitely, I love food. Then one person I always like to watch is I am Shanwin. Uh, I usually comment on her stuff as well. And lastly, actually, Nico David. I as much as I hate him as a political blogger, pilit eh. Parang pilit na pilit. Tsaka, especially with what Kayo said, what Kayo exposed about him bayad being paid and all. I enjoy his non-political takes. And I'll be talking about each of those four today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've drank too much Pepsi Lime, which is my favorite drink. But I'm gonna talk about this since I'm here, my page. Hello. So, but for people who've been putting up with me, thank you very much. So, first off, I initially made the reaction about Batang Hamog's reaction on this whole kalingap thing. This whole thing has gone, it's like, it's like a One Piece. It's like the One Piece series. It's been going on and on and on. Always finding out new things. And the thing there is that initially I felt a little bit sad on how they talked about Joe Marts, since he talked about what happened to him. But as Caillou said, yes, it's hard if you have the bitterness, he just wants to get back at it, at the people. And then, nagdo-double agent pa siya. And then about his girlfriend, oh my, parang it's like, parang sumusulpot na lang na sumusulpot na something. And then, oh my, I'm just telling, well, I'm gonna be saying the same thing I said about Ballpoint Man previously, na kawawa kayo that you unleashed Caillou. Well, Payatas Boy, Jomarts, kawawa ka na lang that you unleashed Caillou. And the rest of the Armados and everybody. Kasi with what you're doing, I think for personally on my end, aside from the fact na masama talaga yung loob niya sa Kalingap, and then he likes to play both sides. What happened is that he got influenced and he got corrupted by his own followers and his own fame. Not really his followers, but his own fame. Since he was able to gain a following, he felt that he can't open up his feelings. He has to keep pushing and pushing his agenda. And the fact that he did that to a kid, and closing off your mind na, oh, niloko yan, anak ni Kayo yan, and all that. minsan, alam mo, ito, mag-Holy Week, nilay na rin tayo. Are you really, what's your goal? What's your point, di ba? Gusto mong manisirain yung kalingap para sumikat ka? Gusto mong mag-double agent para sumikat ka? Gusto mo lang para sumikat ka? So, na siya eh. Yes, initially, nakahanap ka ng content platform, but ngayon, yung platform mo, ngayon yun ang tumitira sa'yo. Dahil dami mo palang, dami mo palang skeletons, sa naitatago eh. So, for you, Joe Marks, well, good luck. You've unleashed Caillou and the rest. Masasabi ko lang sa'yo, God bless you. For hindi ka naman, just God bless you na lang. In line with that, pasok tayo kay Teacher Mark Reacts. Actually, I've been wanting to react to his stuff a long time ago already, but nabibusy eh. Tsaka naisip ko, laruan ko na muna. But Teacher Mark Reacts, you're one of my favorite content creators out there. I know that your content is similar to what Attorney Libayan has, or Caillou and sila Apoluna and sila mga Danesa Kalams, but I like the way you present, and I like the way you explain. First thing is that I agree with everything you said about kay Yexel, about them talking and their points. Actually, hindi ko masyadong nagustuhan yung paglabas ni Attorney Libayan with regards to Yexel's replies, because he was still focusing it on Serapi. Diba? Oo, kahit na sige, Serapi was the one exposed them na nakagawa ng paraan tumakas, and I didn't like the fact that for me that parang mas kinampihan pa ni Attorney si Yexel, na he was constantly pointing at Serapi's shortcomings, while at the same time medyo downplaying it porque nanonood siya. But in the end, towards his many content na isabi na rin niya. But I like the fact that in your end, biglan on the onset pa lang sinagot mo na ba't kayo umalis, di ba? Now, as a fellow toy collector, now honestly, actually there was an event before, long time ago, that when girlfriend pa niya si Iwamoto nun, he brought her along. Tapos yung mga iba na may copies ng FHM ni Iwa, nagpapirma pa sila sa kanya nun. Di ko pa siya kilala, no? Di ko naman siya kilala, pero that time, hindi naman ako hardcore member ng group na yun. May Christmas party sila nun. Sabi ko, sino ba yun si Excel? Parang people were saying, dancer yan, dancer. Okay. So, all towards the years na yun, nagkaroon ng yexel Toy Museum. Parang, okay, it's a toy museum, but ang tanong dyan, ano ba yan? Licensed ba yan o hindi? Then he was doing the super-sized figure, super-sized Funkos na di naman siya lisensyado eh. So, kaya medyo pasikat siya eh sa mga toy events. Ako naman personally, well, collection yan, sige, fine. Pero he gave a bad name to toy collecting, and to toy collectors actually. Parang, toy collector kayo, malaman ko naman si Yexel pa. Okay. Di naman kinalaman yung pagiging toy collector. And I didn't like the fact that people were calling him toy collector and then scammer. But on my end naman, well, wala pang kaso, pero kasi tumakas kayo eh, di ba? So bago pa ikaso, nakaalis na kayo eh. So kung talagang tapang kayo, talagang wala kayong ginawang kasalanan, bumalik kayo, di ba? But I'm sure you won't. Then again, yung sinasabi nyong mga mastermind, may mastermind nga daw kayo, di ba? So, good luck na lang on your cases. But, I agree with what Teacher Mark says, where that, bumalik kayo, di ba? At the same time, kayo yung humarap sa tao eh. Kayo yung humarap, kayo yung nagbenta, kayo yung nagpicture ng limpak-limpak na salapi. And then, yung sa bahay mo, yung mga hawak mo pa yung pera eh, ginagamit mo talaga yun eh. So, siguro magaling kang salesman, pero kung naloko ka man, kasama ka rin doon dahil ikaw yung nag-push eh. Wala huwag mo sabihin wala kang kinalaman, wala kang kasalanan, or naloko ka rin. Para kang Marvin Favis di ba? Naloko lang din ako, pero ikaw yung nag-push di ba? So niloko ka din, ngayon nalaban. Parang it's very alangan, it's also very alanganin. But you know what? It's your life in terms of kay Favis, business niya yan. He likes talking about traditional business, no? Trad business. There's no traditional business. Business is business. If you find an opportunity, then go. Nakita mo negosyo, fine. Then papasok crypto. Crypto hasn't been growing up for the longest time. Okay, so I don't know at which point you're pushing for crypto. Excuse me. Are you talking about the concept of buy low, sell high in the future? Pero I don't know how high it'll go and how low it will go after all the bubble being burst. So, at least ikaw, sabi mo, may traditional business ka. Naging busy ka sa traditional business. If crypto was so good, then why are you doing your traditional businesses? Diba? There you go. That's the answer for you. You're still in traditional business. But then again, it's your life. Nag-file ka. You're saying that wala naman nangyari. You're also fooled by that person na nagnakaw ng pera. Well, pero ikaw yung nag-push, diba? So, no difference But nevertheless, it's your life. Good luck to you as well. But good luck in your business. It's your hustle. Next, also with what Teacher Mark was talking recently, just very recently, is about political dynasties. Well, it is actually more of nililin natin kay Tulfo, but one comment I'd like to put there is that one thing is that we have always had patron politics ever since. I think it stems from our history. That the Philippines was never a united people. When the Spaniards came, we had people who are the Kapampangans are different from the people from Manila. They're different. They're different kingdoms when the Spanish came. Attorney Fixie, I was talking about the kingdom of Tondo. There were places within Pangasinan that there's already place, and Pampanga. We were just like the Spanish, wherein we were never really united people. The Spaniards got united when Isabella, right, got conquered everybody and became Spain. But for us, we got conquered by the Spaniards and became one country. We were never one country. And there's also the barangay system wherein there's always the patron, there's always a patron. And that's how we are ever since. With regards to dynasties, well, actually, wala naman din, halos every place here started with the dynasty, because let's say if I say I was a politician, I did well, people would want my family to continue as well, diba? Kasi they had a good experience from that person. O why choose somebody new? Yan yung mindset natin tayo. Kaya nga may suki, diba? Kaya may suki. So, that's also the reason why may binabalikan. I guess maybe culture, pero normal lang din naman, kaya nga may suki And that's also why, and then that's also the reason why lawmakers will always have a hard time with anti-dynasty legislation. Because people have thought that being in politics is already a family business. Yung mga Nograles, Duterte, Marcos, even the Gatchalians, diba? Gatchalian, ang mga bago lang si Soto, si Vico Soto, and he's too young to have his kid run. So maybe after him, ang tanong sino, diba? Si Isko, o yung mga anak naman niya, wala pa. Excuse me. So, there are some that wala pa, but the thing is, it's not about who is new. Actually, ang nangyayari is, it's not about who is new, it's just more of when will my time come. Case in point, Tulfo. The Tulfo family. Diba? After last administration, si Wanda, diba? Brought in her brother, Axie IS, si Jocelyn Tulfo. Ngayon, andyan na si Serapi, andyan na si Erwin, andyan si Mrs. Tulfo, and andyan pa yung anak, si, diba? Ralph, tama ba? Now, soon, yung sister, diba? And at that for all their career, naninira sila ng politiko, hitting the system, but now that they're in the system, they're gonna make use of the system. So actually, for a lot of our mga crusaders out there, the question is, are you really against trying to fight the corruption, or you're just waiting for your time to be in position para you can use it? Because that's what they're doing eh. Diba? And even for sino ba to? Like the one who beat Tevez, Digamo, diba? Now his wife, well, he died, but his wife took over. So at the end of the day, ito bang mga umaangat na bago? Kasi sinabi dun sa nire-reaction na ni Teacher Marcus, yung kay Esguera, di ba? He's talking about these people and yung mga bagong politicians. It's not about being kung bagong aangat, give them the chance. Hindi, baka naman yung bagong inangat natin, they're just waiting for their chance to have their own dynasty. They're just naghihintay lang ako pero hindi ko talaga babaguhin yung sistema. Okay? Parang ganun yung nangyayari. But I think it also has to go through our culture. It also it comes to our culture. You know, it comes from our culture na lagi tayo may patron eh. Ever since kahit anong city naman, ayan yung patron ng ganito. Ayan ito yung parang godfather of this. I think it's and kumbaga it's already ingrained to our culture, but we need to change, you know. It starts with education. It starts with more openness because sometimes a lot of the pandemic has exposed this, wherein some political families sitting in power, they don't know how to run their city pala. I will not name a city, but a city in Rizal or municipality in Rizal, nung dumating yung pandemic, walang nangyari, nawala yung mayor, di ba? So, it has exposed some of them, but at the end of the day, yung mga pumalit, let's see if they really want to change something, or they're just waiting for their turn. And that's one thing we'd also check. And basically there, no. But Teacher Mark, marami pa kayong yung recent nyo about kay Joe Mark. Actually, hindi ko pa masyado naiintindihan yun. Kayo, sorry, hindi ko talaga masyado naiintindihan pa yung sa kalingap kasi ang dami. And hindi ko pa natatapos lahat. So, but then again, oh my God, promise, kagulo lang talaga yung nakita ko doon. Kawawa naman yung bata. Parang isa sa bata, kawawa naman yung si Chabs. And usually I actually get it when I ask sila, when I am lucky enough to join the mga lives like yung kay Paco, nakakatanong ako kasi dito usually hindi. So thank you. And then I'll go to kay I am Sean Wayne. So it's funny nung nag-comment ka na, do I vlog? Actually, gulat talaga ako nun. I wasn't really expecting people to see anything. I was just posting what I thought. But what I will talk about is the one about Maharlika. Since I actually encountered you nung kay Joey before, yung sa election. Yung umaangat ka nun. So, nag-join ako dati. Marami pa akong oras nun. So, yung kay Maharlika naman, when she was campaigning for BBM, okay eh. Talagang yun, kay Lenny, titawag niya si Lenny Lugaw, diba, Lutang, all that. And then come this shift wherein she's now against BBM and going against Lisa Marcos. Ang sa akin lang, and sayang, before, di ba magkasama yan, sila Coach Jarrett, sila everybody's all in one. But one thing that the thing with Maharlika is that ang hirap eh, as much as yung mga nagkakatotoo and all that, ang tagal na ng pulboronic video hanggang ngayon, asan na? Sinasabi niya, ay wala sa akin yung pulboronic, pero napanood ko, wala sa akin. Kung nakuha mo na yung video na yun, you can put it out. Why not? Where is it? Diba? And then you have Harry Roque talking about that the pulboronic video is with the military. So what? Kung nakuha namin, and si military will be the one who is going to release it, okay. Kahit sino naman nakakuha ng copy nun, kaya naman nila i-release eh. Asan ba talaga? Diba? Another thing also is yung sinasabi pa ni Harry Roque, where he's saying that, ang ilalabas lang namin to para for public opinion. una, abogado ka eh. So, alam mo naman yung useless yun. Dahil lalabasan, pwede naman i-deny yun. Mabilis lang i-deny. Sabihin it's fake and all that. And it's a long time ago. Kung meron, ipalabas nyo na. Ano, hihintay pa kayo. Hintayin nyo yung kay Maharlika, yung puting ahas niya. Di ba? And another thing also is that you were asking in your live when saying, in your video when you're saying that, bakit hindi pa kinakasuhan nila Lisa, at hindi kinakasuhan nila BBM, kung sila Glenn Chong and all that, and si Maharlika was talking. You know what? The Marcos family, at least for BBM, no? Well, Lisa, his wife. They've been disparaged for so long. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm not saying it's true. We'll never know. That sobrang sinisiraan na sila dati pa for 30 years, you know? Lahat na lang ng pwedeng masama sa kanila na ibigay. What more ito? What's this? What's yung kay Maharlika? And lamang pa ni BBM is he's got supporters, di ba? Yung tinatawag nilang Ensaymada vloggers, right? Eh, meron tumitira kay Maharlika eh. So sila, di sige. I mean, I'm sure if I was BBM and then narinig ko yung sinasabi ni Maharlika, one thing I'll say is, I've heard worse. You know, I've heard worse about me. And the good thing this time is that aside from I've heard worse, meron ako mga vloggers in my supporting me who's gonna hit her. So, bakit ko pa siya kakasuhan? Sige, we can say that nga na pwedeng Lisa or whoever is trying to have proxies file cases against Maharlika. But we also cannot stop the fact that yung mga nasiraan, like yung sinabihan niya yung designer, ako yung nasaktan eh. The feel ko nasaktan ako. Maybe, sige, Lisa, baka but she would say na, joke ka, sige, file the case. Maybe I'll even help you. Okay, fine. But on my end, ako yung nasaktan eh. Dito kakasuhan talaga kita. So, see, who is Maharlika to say na, ay, inutusan ka lang ni Lisa. Eh, siniraan mo rin naman yung tao kung ano-ano yung sinabi mo. Binigyan mo doon ng Rolex si Sandro and all that. Eh, nasaktan si Taberna eh, di ba? So, maybe, kung umudyok man si Lisa or she helped, but then again, ako pa rin yung natamaan eh. Ako, sige, thank you, di ba? If ever sinaraan ako ni Maharlika, well, thank you. Thank you if ever Lisa's gonna ask me, sige, file the case, sige. Thank you very much if you'll help me, but I'm gonna hit you kasi ako yung nasaktan. I guess that's an answer for one of your questions, no? I am Sean Wayne. So, na matipong yun. Kasi tsaka, ang kay Marcos lang, ano na sinabi sa akin, ano lang to, diba? Yung kay Glenn Chong din, sige, but, ito he kept filing the cases, he kept following up on the case on his assistant, right? He kept following it up. Eh, ba't ito yung, tama ka sa sinasabi, ba't di siya mag-file ng impeachment case? Ba't hindi siya mag-file ng kung ano-ano? Wala eh. Wala din siyang ginawa eh, diba? If you are as passionate about what happened in Smartmatic and all that, and you are passionate to doing it with yung sa assistant mo, asan yung passion mo dito? Wala ka nang ginawa. Diba? It's the same way na, ganun din. Kung kakasuhan ko si Glenn Chong, bakit ako ano-ano sinasabi mo? You'll just, at the end of the day, you can blabber all you want. Maybe they can get a few thousand people following or 10,000 people following. At the end of the day, I'm in power. You're outside shouting at the wall, shouting at the business, shouting at the building. So what? I still have everything under my command. Yes, I can be silent because most people might think that silence is guilt. But if I do something, it could also show guilt. So I'm Shanway medyo siya eh. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. But I would rather, if I was in their shoes, be prudent. O sige, ikaw, kasuhan mo siya. Sige, kasuhan mo siya. Prudent tayo kasi kung masyado tayong marahas in trying to do something, anything they do will reflect badly on them eh. So I think that's one thing that's one thing maybe to help answer your question with regards to ba't wala silang ginagawa. Nung kay Maharlika naman, grabe, the way you talk, lalabas niya yung galit, pero the thing is, does it help? I guess yung mga fans niya gusto yun, gustong makitang mag-amok siya, di ba? Nakakatawa nito siya mag-amok eh. Pero ito, yung file dun, yung sa California, I'm not sure kung tama, pero di ba kailangan ma-serve sa kanya? Ba't hindi siya mahanap? Ba't di siya mahanap sa lugar niya? Di ba? Kung sabi niya haharapin niya, o di, give the case, di ba? Let her be served. Is she even there? Is she even home? Di ba? I think, di ba sabi yung sa dati niyang lugar, sabi ni bagong yung dati niyang bahay, wala daw. Di ba? So, I think sa States, di ba? I'm not sure kung, please correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, kung sa States, kailangan ma-serve sa'yo eh, di ba? Like yung sa divorce papers or child support, you have to be served. Oh, if Maharlika is that brave, then let her be served to her. Has it been served? I don't think so. So, she can say all she wants, but the thing is, with the way she acts, nagmumukha na lang siyang amok eh. Kung maraming nakikinig sa kanya, pero marami rin hindi. Marami rin nag-weird ng ano. So, then again, I hope that helps. I hope yung pag-explain ko maybe might put additional context for me lang for me. Yun lang naman. I'm Sean Wayne and I love your content, Teacher Mar, Ayu, Paku, Apoluna, Mang Rene Sakalam. And lastly, Nico David. Nico David. I like his content on Franklin Miano. Actually, I like his content na hindi political, sa totoo lang. Yung kay Makagago, lupit eh, di ba? The way he would hit Miano, yung talagang dik-dik talaga. But I like the way that Nico David has been methodical. I like Nico David's way of explaining what's happening and yung pagka-methodical ng pagka-content niya. People would say, yeah, content is content. But then again, maganda eh. Maganda yung for me, I like this content. I like his content with Franklin Miano. Napaka-konti-konti. Small, understanding, gets, diba? So, now he is already gone through kay Ryan Thaddeus Carvajal. Diba? Ang galing ng sabi niya na parang, hindi naman ako nagtuturo maging scammer. Yung mga slight digs kay Miano. Also, if Miano wants content, he wants clout, well, he is getting it, I'm sure. But then again, I don't think it's getting the right clout. Kasi, people have been talking about it. And kung sasali ka pa sa MSV, sorry, tanga ka na talaga. Kasi andyan na eh, nakasabi na eh. And yung sinasabi niyang outsourcing is just subcontracting. And then yung partner niya, yung maraming pimples, yung kinontent din to ni Nico David. Tapos nakita mo, videographer pala. Kung may negosyo ka talaga, ba't ikaw yung gumagawa? Pwede mo naman gawin, pwede kang magkaroon ng tao, di ba? Akala ko ba may negosyo ka? So, nakakaloko lang eh. Maganda yung yun. And I'm looking forward to his content. I'm looking forward to more of his other installments on this. So, Nico David, I'm sure I know that a lot of people have been hitting you on what you're talking about, Makagago. That's between the two of you. But one thing is that I like your content about Franklin Miano. And I'm looking forward to it. And of course, you don't. And one thing that I'd like to shout out to kay Paku is that yung totoo nga, from different sides of the pond, I guess, or the river, you can talk about things, diba? You can go together, you can come together and talk. Kasi hindi lang naman yun yung magde-define sa'yo na against you're for somebody and the others against somebody and then that's it, diba? There's a lot of things that can bring us together, and I hope that it happens. Yes, there will always be fundamental differences. Yes, that which will really have a divide. But then again, if you can come together to have something in common, then why not? So, yun lang for my content creators that I always watch. Thank you very much for keeping me knowledgeable, keeping me informed, keeping me entertained as well. And I hope that all of you have a great Holy Week, And for basketball fans out there, March Madness. So we're coming into the Sweet 16. I don't really have a college that I support. I just love the competition, and NBA. I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan because I'm a fan of Luka Doncic. Yes, for all his flaws. It's so don't tell me if that I don't tell me oh he's that bad because before him my next favorite player is James Harden. So I think you can see the pattern of the things that I like. So I'm a big fan of Gil's Arena, All the Smoke, Jeff Teague. So it's gonna be too exciting already for basketball. So again, thank you very much for taking the time out to listen to or to watch my video. Uh, right now, I'll be sorry, Caillou, Teacher Mark. I'm Sean Wayne, even Nico David. Thank you. Sorry, I might be tagging you, but thank you for your comments. Thank you for your content, and have a great week. Within the week, I'll be showing off. I'll be showcasing the first of the rider and bike series that I have. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much.